Hey cuties, PeachY here, welcome back to a new video, and in this video we have some monster news to talk about. From our first look at the re-release of Series 1 Creeproduction dolls, to also our first look at the Collector 2-pack Addams Family set being shipped out early to people already. And then we also have some more information on the Wednesday Netflix dolls, Ultimate Secrets of Series 5, and more, so stay tuned and let's get into it and subscribe. Okay, so first up, let's take a look at here. Okay, so first up here we have already the price tags that have been found in a Kmart in Australia of the upcoming new Collector as Ultimate Secrets Series 5 garden themed dolls. Now, initially when we had the descriptions and our first impressions of this 5th series, we knew Laguna, Twyla, Draculaura, and Venus for the first time ever would be included in this series, and obviously there would be a garden theme present for all of these characters. But it was under my impression that this series would be coming out early next year. But apparently, according to information, they're going to be showing up soon in the coming next weeks or so, or just like this year already. So we're going to see them already early this year and not next year. Maybe they're officially supposed to come out next year, but I guess this Kmart, and it does make sense because like why else would they have these price tags up right now in a store if they're not expecting these dolls to be delivered soon, so they can put them up on shelves? Like it makes sense. So I guess we are going to see them soon or earlier than we thought initially. So definitely very surprising to me because I was, again, so sure we were not gonna have any actual leaks of these dolls until like next year, but I guess we'll see. I don't know if it's true. I kind of feel like it could be true, but it could also just be like a little bug, perhaps like someone just made a mistake and they just put these price tags up when they really shouldn't have yet. Maybe there's no actual delivery yet of these dolls to be made for any stores yet, but we'll have to wait and see. I mean, it's very exciting nonetheless. Obviously Venus for the first time ever being introduced in the Ultimate Secrets line. Obviously garden theme Venus, so Venus will just look like Christelle. Like no real special deal there, but there's going to be a garden theme, and like it's a tea party theme as well for all of the characters, so I wonder how that's going to be interpreted for each character. So definitely very exciting stuff. Next up, also part of G3 news, finally we have our first look at the Cutopia plush of G3 Cleo the Nile. Now, I didn't actually notice, but apparently Cleo was missing. We only had plushies in this style, in this chibi style of Frankie, Draculaura, Claudine, and Laguna, but Cleo was missing, but no longer. She's going to be added to the collection very soon, and she looks really cute here. And lastly, for G3 news, here we have a new playset for Draculaura coming early next year. Apparently it's going to include a cauldron, a table, and just like a little playset. Basically it's going to be the size of 13 inches, so basically the size of a G3 doll. But it's not clear yet if there's going to be an exclusive doll part of this playset, or if it's just a playset alone. The main gimmick with this set will be it's the cauldron, and there will be like a surprise element to it, so that's going to be very interesting to see like how that factors in. Is it going to be bigger? Is it going to have water play included? Definitely very interesting. I think at first I thought like, oh, it's going to be like for the minis figures that we just got that are also called potions, but no, this is like for a full-size doll, and yeah, it's just going to be a playset. So I hope that it doesn't include a doll, because usually with the doll exclusives in playsets, they're fine most of the time, but also sometimes they're just kind of bland. So I would rather that they use the full budget for the playset itself to make it really fun, add details, paint the details, stuff like that can really improve the fun factor and playability of it all. So let's see, but this sounds very cool. Okay, next up here we have our first real-life images of the new Collector Addams Family 2-pack. Now, I thought we already had images of this 2-pack, but I guess not. I don't feel like I already talked about this 2-pack like real life images yet. So, but here we are. These pictures were shared by It's Just Bry. So if you ordered your set of this Addams Family 2-pack, then probably they are shipped already, hopefully, and if not soon. And here they are. I think for sure Morticia just like steals the show, like just right away, like just from the start. Like it's just, let's not beat around the bush. She is the main goal here to attain the set 4. Like, she's the main like reason you're gonna get the set 4. Wednesday's fine, but like Morticia actually looks like great. The face looks great. The dress, the little like wisps at the end, like at the bottom of her dress, her toes are painted. Like, for crying out loud, that's like so rare for like Monster High dolls and like Barbie Mattel in general. Like, it's just so rare. So yeah, she's definitely like the standout. I think her hair looks really smooth, probably like saran. The details are just really great. And the only thing I wouldn't say I love is like her weird like chain harness thing going all around her like torso. I don't know if that really fits her. Like, I guess they needed to add something, but like I feel like something else would have been better. This just kind of looks like random, but like the dress itself, like the actual design of her, she looks great. Also a little coffin shaped white portions in her eye, like that's so cool. That light cash, right? Like, yeah. And then we have Wednesday. She looks fine. You know, I think she's cute, but like, I don't know what it is. If it's the face grading, if it's just, you know, like the application of it. She kind of just looks bug-eyed. And yeah, I don't know. She doesn't look good as I thought she would. So yeah, unfortunately, she's not like amazing, but still, like the details on her are also really fun. The octopus little purse. We have her dress, which is, you know, very simple, but like the print is fine. The sleeves are cute, and the shoes are definitely like the standout. The boots with the little heels of it, and then we have cousin it, and then we have the hand thing, or I always forget the name, but like we have the hand, and then we have the little cousin bushy creature. So there we go. Yeah, they both look great, but like definitely I feel like Morticia steals the show. She is really gorgeous. Oh, and we do have some new blurry pictures of the Wednesday Netflix dolls, but they're again really still blurry, and we don't have like a good look at them. They just confirm. It just confirms to us that they still have the same packaging design and the overall design that we saw initially with the, you know, leaks of these dolls. So basically they look the same. If you saw those leaks, they look the same. Nothing's really changed. But at this picture, I think these blurry pictures, it looks like they were taken at like some kind of like a toy show, like showcase or something. So interesting. Maybe they will come out this year, because there was a rumor that they were delayed for like next year, because Wednesday season 2 is not coming out until next year, or maybe they will come out this year. You know, they were supposed to come out with the season 2, but you know, again, season 2 is coming out next year, so maybe they'll come out. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe no. It's really, I think because we do have these images already that seem to be taken from like an actual like showcase of you know, upcoming releases, probably like an investor's private meeting or something like that. I think they will come out this year, and that's gonna be exciting because they do look really fun, but like overall kind of expensive for what you're getting. And I don't know, I think yeah, I guess we'll just have to wait and see for actual pictures, because it is a little bit unfair to, you know, give my final judgment on pictures that we are barely, you know, like visible. Like it's so blurry. These blurry doll leak pictures are getting out of hand. Like, it's just ridiculous. But yeah, overall exciting. But let's see what actually ends up happening. So, and lastly, yes, we finally have our first look at the Series 1 Creeproductions restock re-release here by Do_Kayang 27 of all 4 ghouls. Now, I'm not sure how they already have these ghouls in hand, but they are supposed to officially release very soon for US fans in September, and then for UK fans they will come out earlier in August. So I'm thinking Europe will also get these earlier, or just hopefully they will get them at all for like major retailers like Smith's Toys, etc. And I just hope that overall with this re-release for Series 1, they will be much more widely accessible to a bunch more countries than they initially were with the Creeproductions, because I feel like the first time around it was horrible. It was horrible to get these. It was basically not even possible for some US fans. So hopefully with this re-release, they know what they're doing. They will be better stocked for Amazon releases. You know, like the listings won't be buggy and they will be not sold out all the time, and hopefully they will also show up in stores. I just hope that overall this re-release goes much better than the first time, because I feel like we deserve that. We deserve this. Please give it to us, give it well, just do it well. You know, like don't mess it up, Mattel. We're so close, and they actually look good. Like, yeah, I mean, we'll get into the specifics, but like overall, like, yeah, they've maintained the accuracy of the Creeproductions. So. Here we have some pictures of Creeproduction Draculaura by Ghoul Friend, and later on we'll see some pictures of Claudina Laguna, also shared by Ghoul Friend. Now for Draculaura here, I think she looks good. The bangs are sitting, they're gelled, that's great. There are a couple of minor differences with like the box layout of the text in some places, but like overall, aside for, you know, that and also the updated year of release, which for these boxes is 2024. That's what it says on the box. There's not really much of a difference. They're still pretty much the same. And I think overall the face screenings, which have also been a talking point, are still good overall, but you know, like still you gotta watch out. If you are able to get these in person, you should, because obviously there's always like the chance of not getting one that looks good, and might have a little bit of wonkiness or defects. You know, I think with some of the Draculauras, some eyes might be bigger than the other, they might be uneven, and I feel like it might be very slight, but for some people it might be very annoying. So I just hope that these the application of the actual face screenings is done better than we see here with these first you know, real life pictures. Then we also have the waist clasps. Apparently they're tighter and they're smaller on these newer Creeproduction re-releases, which makes it much harder for them to actually get onto the doll, you know, adding on to the layers of fabric. So I also feel like because they're so tight, they might also rip the clothing, which has definitely happened to some of my Monster High dolls with the older Monster High waist, you know, clasp. So I don't think that's a good thing. That's like definitely very worrisome. And then, you know, obviously we also have some differences. Like Laguna has a protective layer on underneath of her like bathing suit, which I like. I don't know why. And I think overall, aside for like the wonkiness and like the defects for like the face screening and stuff like that, I think overall they still look really good. They're up to par, and I would say, yeah, let's get ready. Get ready, because it's happening. It's exciting. It's exciting to the mere thought of perhaps seeing these in person again, like the nostalgia. Oh my gosh, like can you imagine? And of course, we're getting a series 3 of Creeproductions as well, with Operetta and Toralei. Nephra is not confirmed, but you know, it's implied. And then hopefully we'll also get like a series 4 with Rochelle, Rebecca, Venus. Oh my gosh, what's his name? Holt or Jackson? So that would be amazing. So let's see what happens, but like, yeah, please. And that was the video. I hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and consider becoming a member today to support our channel if you're able to, and of course, so you don't miss out when I post more content like this coming your way and keeping you up to date with all the loyalty you love. Stay safe, be kind. I hope this next time, stay peachy. Kisses.